Scale Shot plus loaded dice is the buff that Arbok needed. However, in this battle, it doesn't quite go down that way. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we're having a battle versus Jonah from the Discord server in the NU tier. Jonah is actually a YouTuber as well. Go check out their channel, the link in the description down below. Really good battler, really good Wi-Fi battle content. Definitely go give them a watch. And looking at their team, they have some threats. And I don't know whether we can deal with them. I mean, Arbok looks like if we can weaken the Alolan Golem and we can weaken the Gligar, Arbok does actually do really well here. But to weaken it, what we're going to have to do is, I think we're going to lead with Illumise, just to counter lead whatever they lead with. I think they lead with Grimmsnarl, actually, so that might not be the best idea. We might be better off leading with the Jolteon. Now, I'm going to lead with Illumise. If they lead with the Grimmsnarl, we just U-turn and set up the rain. I think that's the way to go. And the battle begins. I love the fit. That looks pretty cool, actually. With a beanie and everything. So they lead off with Kamala as we lead off with the Illumise. They probably expected the Illumise lead. So they probably go for a rain dance right now. So a yawn right now. So I'm going to go for the rain dance, get the rain up on our side of the field. Because obviously with the Golem and the Gligar, Ludicolo is going to be the key to taking them out. So we'll go for the rain dance, get that all up and running. And let's see what they do here. They go for a rapid spin, which does a lot of damage, to be fair. That's a lot of damage for a rapid spin. Wow. We can't Thunder Wave this thing. We can Encore it, though. But they outspeed us, so I'm going to go for a U-turn here. They go for a U-turn of their own, which is going to do a decent bit of chip damage. But we get to keep Illumise for later, which is good. And we get a U-turn on whatever they decide to go into. So let's see what they do here. Hobgoblin comes in, which I'm guessing is the Grimmsnarl. It is, which is great for us. We get a U-turn off, which does a bit of chip damage to the Grimmsnarl. And now we just go into Arbok and scare this thing out with a Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot's good because it means that we can paralyze potentially the not paralyze the poison something. So I'm gonna go Arbok. If they Thunder Wave, we have got the Shed Skin, so it's not too big of a deal. But I think Arbok's going to be great here for scaring this thing out. So I'm going to go straight for the Gunk Shot just in case they set up a Reflect. They go for a Trick, which is going to trick us what? The Lagging Tail, maybe? A Choice Band. And they get the loaded dice. Let's hope we can hit this Gunk Shot right now. We do hit the Gunk Shot, which is great. That's going to take out the Grimmsnarl now that we're Choice Banded. So Arbok does not get to do what I want it to do this game, which is unfortunate. But it's fine. But then again, Choice Band Arbok looks like it's really well, to be fair. In comes Beard Gang, which is going to be the Alolan Golem. Yep, 100%. I knew it would be that. Beard Gang, I love it. So we could go for a Gunk Shot and do a lot of damage, but I don't want to risk that. So what I'm going to do instead is, they probably go for a Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to go Ludicolo. I want to go Ludicolo. But if they go for an Explosion, it's going to hurt. If they go for an Electric Type move, it's going to hurt. But I feel like they go for an Earthquake. Yeah. Let's go Ludicolo. Let's see how this works out for us. If they take out the Ludicolo with like a Double Edge or something, then that's going to be pain in the bum. But it is what it is at the end of the day. So we'll go into Myriby. There we go. There we go. Ludicolo comes in dancing. They go for a Rock Polish. So now they've effectively doubled their speed, but I'm pretty sure we still KO with Surf. So I'm going to go for a Surf real quick. They do withdraw because they know they can't outspeed us. They're probably going to go Shaman or Hooper. I had to guess Gucci Basket, which is going to be what? The Kamala. Oh, yeah, you led with that. Never mind. They get the Comatose going, but they are pretty specially bulky. So let's see how well it takes this Surf from a Life Orb of Ludicolo. It does over half, which is good for me. I can work with that. Let's go for a Surf. Ludicolo is looking real good right now. So they go for a Sucker Punch to get some damage off, which makes a lot of sense. Weakening my Ludicolo, but Ludicolo gets a KO with the Surf, so that's great. Great. So then normal types out of the way. And luckily they have no... oh, they do have a Ghost type in Hooper. Never mind. Never mind. In comes Hoop Dreams. That's going to be the Hooper. So Hooper's pretty terrifying right now. I do want to keep my Ludicolo around for the Alolan Golem and stuff. And I want to keep Illumise around as well to get that rain up again. Hooper comes in. Are we expecting a Ghost type or a Psychic type move? I don't know. They're normally special though. So I'm going to go Ursa Ring, just to scare it out, and then we'll make a double. So we'll go Ursa Ring real quick, just to scare it out a bit. There we go, Grizzly comes in. And we could have Trailblaze, we could have Shadow Claw, all that stuff. So they go for a Size Shock, which is going to do a lot of damage. Not quite enough. Now, if we assume they're either going to stay in and go for another Psychic, or they're going to switch out into the Gligar or the Golem. So I'm leaning towards Altaria right now. I'm going to go to Altaria. Just because Altaria can obviously take a side shock. We're physically defensive. Definitely take a side shock from this thing. Let's see how this plays out. So we did go out first as well, which means they probably haven't switched. There's another side shock. We can definitely take that. There we go. We take it like a champ. So the rain does stop, which is unfortunate. But I'm going to go for a roost here just to scout to see what they're going to do. They do carry on with the side shocks. Fair enough. Side shocks comes through. We go for a roost. Get some health back. There we go. Now, what's our switch into this side shock? That's the real question. So, I don't know. Ursaring's not doing too much. We could sack it off. Get a free switch in with Arbok. Go for a scale shot. Terra Dragon. That could be good. Alternatively, we just go for a Hurricane. Yeah, let's go for a Hurricane. Let's just go for a Hurricane. So they go for another side shock. We're going to be able to tank it because we're physically defensive. There we go. We go for a Hurricane. Can we hit? No hitting. No hitting today. So, unfortunately, we are going to lose our Altaria, but it's fine. I'm going to go for another Hurricane. We know this thing's choice locked, otherwise it switch on moves here. There we go. Altaria is going to go down, unfortunately, this next turn. But we do land a Hurricane, which is going to be nice. Maybe Confusion as well. We do get Confusion as well, which is great. So, Altaria could... I could sit here and roost. But it's likely they're going to break through the Confusion anyway. So I'm going to go for another Hurricane just in case. So they are going to... Are they going to break through? It's confused. They do break through as I expected. And they're going to go for a side shock. No one ever gets fully confused with my battles. If my opponent never gets fully confused. I always get fully confused. My opponent never does. It's not fair. It is not fair. So what do we got as an option here? So we could go Illumise and Terra Dark. And then set up all over it. I don't want to do that. We could go Jolteon and just Shadow Ball this thing in the face. Which is an option. Definitely an option. Do I need it for anything else? Probably not. So let's go Jolteon. Let's go to old Boltsy over here. And we'll go for a Shadow Ball. They probably stay in and tank it, or they go into Shaman. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball anyway. They do withdraw. They're going to go into either Gligar or Shaman right now. Scorpio season. Oh, it is Scorpio season, isn't it? I'm a Scorpio. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. And hopefully it does a lot of damage to the Gligar, which it doesn't. That's unfortunate. So, if we know this thing's going to go for an EQ right now, we could switch into Illumise. Even if they go for a knockoff, you know, we're going to be fine. But I can't go into Ursaring because it baits out the Hooper. I am limited on switchings here. I am very limited on switchings here. Let's go into Ursaring. Ursaring's not doing much for us this game. They've got a Golem for crying out loud, and a Gligar, and a Hooper who's immune. And we only have Body Slam. So I don't think Ursaring's doing too much this game. So let's see how this works out. So they go for a U-turn, which is obviously going to be fine. So there's the U-turn come through. Are they going to go Hooper here? I don't think they go Hooper. I think they go Shaman or Golem. One of the two. Shaman comes in. So Shaman is a threat. That's for sure. We go for a Body Slam here, though. We definitely go for a Body Slam every single day of the week here. So they go for a Seed Flare. We're going to be able to tank that, no problem. There we go. I knew we would tank that, but our special defense does harshly fall. We go for a Body Slam. Does nearly half, which is good. Let's go for another Body Slam just in case they miss. They don't miss, though. They go for a Seed Flare. Take out old Grizzly over here. So Shaman has no business being in the never used tier. I swear. I knew it was Hooper. You know? Right, okay. We're at the final stage here. Let's go Illumise. And we'll get the rain up real quick. We definitely go for the rain here. I'm pretty sure we can take a Seed Flare, so I'm going to go for the rain. There we go, Rain Dance comes through. I'm pretty sure we take a Seed Flare here. Let's see how this works out. They might miss as well. Seed Flare comes through. I'm sure we can take that. No, we can't. Never mind. Illumise is not as bulky as I made it out to be. But we got the rain up, which is good. This thing's nearly weakened as well. So we can go Ludicolo and Ice Beam if we want to. I'm leaning towards Arbok for this one, though. So I'm going to go into King Cobra. There we go. King Cobra comes through. I'm going to go for the Gunk Shot. Right off the bat, I'm going to go straight for the Gunk Shot. They do withdraw the Shaman. Are they going to go into Gligar? Probably. Scorpio Season comes in. Let's see how well it takes this Gunk Shot from a Choice Band Arbok. Let's see. So it does a good amount of damage. Good amount of damage. So we have to switch out here. We definitely go into Jolteon, sack Jolteon off. They might go for a U-turn. But this gives us a free switch into Ludicolo. And they might go for a Roost. They still may go for a Roost. So we're going to withdraw Arbok, and we are going to go into Jolteon to sack. Ludicolo should definitely be able to do this, though. They haven't terrored, though. That's the thing. They haven't terrored yet. Or did they? They didn't terror now. So U-turn comes through. That's going to do nothing to our Jolteon, but it's not too bad. We can definitely do a lot of damage to something on their team right now. If the Hooper comes in, that's even better because we can weaken it so that the Ludicolo can come in and do its thing. There we go. Hooper comes in. We just go straight for a Thunder here. They go for a Side Shock. They outspeed us. The Choice Scarfed. We live? No, we can't. So Choice Scarfed Hooper is here, which is a shame because it means now I suggest personally we go Arbok and start scale shotting. That's what I think. I think Choice Band Arbok, Terra Dragon Scale Shot will KO this Hooper, no problem. And we can live a Side Shock from this thing, no problem as well. So they do withdraw, which is good for us. And they're going to go into what? The Shaman. The Shaman comes in. Nicely done. We are going to Terra and go for Scale Shot right now. Obviously, Scale Shot might only hit 2 times, which would be a pain if it does, because we no longer have the loaded dice, but it's our best bet. It's our best bet. If we can hit more than 3 times on each one, we should be all right. So let's go into our Arbok and do this. Scale Shot comes through. Scale Shot comes through, and then it's going to do... Please hit more than 3 times. Let's hit 2 times. We're going to lower our defense and boost our speed, which is kind of what we're going for here. Let's go for another Scale Shot and hope we get 3 hits. At least 3 hits to take out the Shaman. That's all we need. Scale Shot comes through. We are very susceptible to Side Shock from Hooper right now. Scale Shot comes through. We only need to hit it twice. Even better. There we go. And now we outspeed the Choice Scarf Hooper as well because we get a second speed boost. So that's good. Arbok's trying his best to bring this back for us, but it probably ain't going to work, to be honest with you. It probably ain't going to work because they probably have Terra Steel on something. Hoop Dreams comes in. There we go. Let's go for that Scale Shot one more time. We should outspeed. We do outspeed. And it misses? Are you kidding me right now? It missed. As down goes King Cobra. So that was a big failure on Arbok's behalf. I didn't even know Scale Shot could miss. I thought it was one of those 100% accurate moves. Not like Aerial Ace, but like, you know, just 100% accurate in general. So let's go Myra B and hope that Myra B can pull this back for us. Because Ludicolo in the rain is a threat. That's for sure. Let's go for the Surf and hope for the best. That's all we can do. So we go for the Surf. And it takes out the Hooper. I thought Hooper had like really good special defense. I'm surprised that took it out, to be honest with you. I'm really surprised. So Golem gets outsped, and Gligar should get outsped as well. So we don't need the rain. That's for sure. In comes Beard Gang, the Alolan Golem, which is fine by me. We just go straight for a Surf or an Energy Ball, one of the two. If they Terra, they're going to Terra to counteract Surf, so we should go for an Energy Ball here, just in case. If they Terra. I don't think they'll Terra, though. I think they Terra the Gligar. So we go for an Energy Ball, outspeeding the Golem. They probably have Sturdy there, right? No, they don't. Ludicolo is actually pulling through for us right now. This is great. So, Scale Shot Arbok unfortunately failed miserably. It did get a couple of KOs, though, in the Shaman and the Hooper. But it wasn't the Scale Shot set that I wanted to use. I wanted to use the Coil. I wanted to use all that. So now we should go for an Ice Beam, but they might Terra Steel, so I'm going to go for a Surf, which should still KO the Gligar. They are going to Terra. What type are they going to Terra into, though? That's the real question. Is it going to be Terra Water? Oh, it is Terra Water. I should have gone for the Energy Ball. No! We're going to get smacked in the face with a U-turn right now unless we get a critical hit here. So let's go for the Surf. There we go. Nothing. No damage whatsoever as they're going to go for a U-turn right now, right? U-turn comes through, and that's going to take out Ludicolo. So we did lose the game, but it was a very close one. Pretty wild game, to be honest with you. I mean, the Arbok nearly pulled through. If it didn't miss that Scale Shot, we would actually be golden. So that's unfortunate, but GG Jonah. GG indeed. That was a really fun game. I enjoyed that. But anyway, thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.